welcome to Gypsy Queen Crafts. Hello, my name's Heather and this is our channel where I talk about the things that I've been getting up to over the last 2 weeks. And today I have sewing, quilting, knitting, crochet and embroidery. So if any of that sounds like your cup of tea, then grab one and let's get going. Thank you to everyone who's joined me today, and thank you to people who have subscribed, and to the new subscribers. We have some new people on our channel today. Welcome to you. The Happy Travellers was the latest one, so welcome to you. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're okay and wonder where you are on your travels at the moment. I'll have to pop over and have a look. I will do that. So thank you for all your comments from last time. It's really lovely to get comments, and yeah, it's nice. The interaction is just lovely. So thank you for that. And so let's move on. So I noticed I went on to have a look at something of one of my older videos, and an advert popped up. And I didn't think anything about it really, because adverts just pop up all the time, don't they? And I didn't think anything about it. And then another one popped up, and I'd only been on 5 minutes and 2 adverts popped up. So if anyone has any advice as to how to stop that, I need to get in touch with them, but I don't know how to do that either. I'm useless with this sort of thing. So yeah, if you could pop something in the comments for me, if you know how to deal with that, that would be wonderful. Thank you. But I will have to look into that. I don't normally go back and look at my videos. Only if I need to check something, which is what I was doing earlier today. So it's the 1st of April. Yeah, so we're all getting ready for Easter. And happy Easter to everyone who celebrates it. So, right, straight away, the quilt, everlasting quilt is finished. It's finished. I'll pop you a picture in. It's too big to hold up. I can't stand far enough back and show you that. So I've taken a picture of it on the bed. I could hold one outside as well. I could get David to hold it up outside. So I'll do that as well. So I'll pop that in here. So first up, my socks. Finish my socks. Finish them. I love them. I love them. They fit me so well. They're so comfy. Yeah, just love them. So 15 rows cuff, and I think 50 to the top of the heel, and then slip stitch pattern there, and then back into the bottom of the foot with whatever that toe's called. I have no idea. It was just from the very first, that was how I did the very first sock. I made it from that very old pattern. And so it's just a vanilla sock. I seem to be able to get going with that without a pattern. The only thing is, when I get to here, and I've done the slip stitches, to start the turn of the heel, I never know how many stitches to go across to. There must be a, what would they call it? I can't think what they call it. But there must be a ratio to how many stitches you have on your needles to how far you go over. And I haven't managed to work out what that is yet. Something else to look into. So I'm a new sock knitter, so. And there's my other one, just to prove I made 2. They were supposed to match, but I love making socks. And I just thought, right, when I finished my green ones last time, was it the purple ones? Might have been the purple ones. I thought, right, get some more socks on the go, quick. And I did. and just did that without thinking. If I want them to match, then I should have separated the balls, shouldn't I? So I thought I got it. If you look at the cuff, it looks as though it would have been okay, but no, it went off, and it got further and further off as it went down. So one red toe, one yellow toe. It's coming out more orangey red, that. It's a cerise pink. It's beautiful. And I loved it, especially when I got to that. And then the brown came through. Oh, I did enjoy making those. So I haven't any more. Well, I have a little bit of that opal for David, so he'll have to have a shorter pair of socks. He makes some ankle socks. I can add some other wool to it just to make the cuff a bit longer. And that's all I've got really. So I need some more sock wool. So I am allowed to buy wool that I need. I'm not allowed to buy wool that I don't need. Right. So bunting. Remember I was telling you about the bunting. I'm going to make some bunting for my granddaughter's birthday. Oh, it was fabulous. A really, really easy pattern that I found on Carole, her YouTube channel. And I'll try and link her below. You know what I'm like with linking. But we'll write it all in the description. So if you need to go on and have a look, then just put it into, just put her channel name in the search bubble thing. And it'll bring her up, I'm sure. So, but I will try and find a link and put that in. I thought I'd taken a picture of the bunting in situ on the bar, but I can't find it. So here it is. Oh, it's so simple. So I'll put a little video in of me making. It won't be this one. I did video me making this one, but half the time I wasn't in the camera. I was holding things up and you couldn't see it, and it was just too long-winded, to be honest. So I'm going to cut another one out and just make a little small one, just so that you can see how it's all done. But when it's finished, I just put the ribbon on and zigzagged across like that, and that's what it looks like. So there's no bagging out. It's really, really good. I've made so much bunting. I have two lots of bunting up in here, all bagged out, made of a kids' grandkids' bedrooms, all bagged out. Takes forever getting them points right. So absolutely love it. So I'll put that little video in here. Right, so I've just cut a smaller one out just to show you how I made the bunting, and ended up with two 2.5-inch squares to go in my box. So I'll just show you how I just use these as starters and stoppers. So if there's any bunching going to go up underneath, it'd be on that rather than on the special thing that I'm making. So that off. And then I would use another one to finish that off, but I'll just get on with this for you now. So stitch them together. I used a plain back. I used I cut up an old valance from the bed for the backs of the others, but this is cinnamon roll. So I'm going to go to the iron with this now. Right, so I'm just going to warm the seam up slightly like that. That's just warms the seam and the stitches, so it makes it easily pliable, so that we could get it where we want it. Make sure everything's lined up here and across here. There. There. And there we are. There we are. So here is my pattern. If you want to take a screenshot and make your own, those are the inches that I made them. All right. Yeah. So very, very pleased with that. And the it was perfect length. The perfect length. It went to the corner of the bar there on that one, and right at the other end it went to the corner of the bar there. I'm surprised I got that so perfect, but I did. So jelly cats. I made some jelly cats for my granddaughter's birthday. Just 2 tiny little marshmallows. And I did see the pattern, and I thought, I probably don't need a pattern, but it's nice to support each other, isn't it? So I bought it. I bought the pattern and just worked from it, and it worked lovely. So I'll try and link that as well, or at least write it in the description. Excuse me, I'm going to cough. Right, I'm back after a coughing fit. Sorry about that. So that's the jelly cats. They're just so gorgeous. She loved them. She loved them. And coasters. Yeah, so just keep making these coasters for a stall that I may have one day. And it was some more wool that I bought for the Battenberg blanket, and I didn't like it, but I'd made umpteen squares, and when I laid it out with some other of the colours, no, it just wasn't suitable at all. So edged it with some more white, put some felt on the back just for an extra bit of safety with hot cups and things, and so there's another 4 there for my stall. And then remember we had 3 babies, or 2 babies actually. I told you about 2. I only knew about 2. And so yes, my son's next door neighbour, they're expecting a baby later on in the year. So that's why I've made that knitted blanket for them. And then I've knitted him a little, oh, buttons come undone. Just fasten that back up. Knitted him a little jumper. Look at that. Oh, it's lovely. Now this is the wool that my sister, I can't keep calling everybody at wrong names today. My sister bought me from a charity shop. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's patterns, shimmering DK, pearl, and 100% acrylic. It does not feel like acrylic, and I don't think it will bobble at all. I really don't. I hope that's coming out right way up for you, because it looks a long way up from here. Anyway, that will go into my photo album of the things that I've made when we get to that one. That button's come undone as well, so I need to, obviously they're going to start coming undone when he's got it on, so I'll have to stitch those buttonholes up a little bit. They were just buttons that I had in my jar. They don't all match, but I'm happy with that. Yeah, but I can't get it to knit up very well. Can you see? There's different holes, and I know that's my knitting. I'm not a very good knitter. Yeah, I have blocked it and it hasn't come out. I'm not going to stretch it and pull it about. I don't think anyone is going to be bothered about that. So I love that. It's so sweet. And the pattern is 40 years old. You know, I like to work from my old patterns. Try not to buy a pattern if I don't need to. And I made this for my son 40 years ago. Yeah, I made the jumper like this one. Oh, it was so gorgeous. It looked beautiful in it. It was blue. A plain, solid blue. Yeah, Serdar Snuggly. They still do Serdar Snuggly, don't they, I think they do. So that's all of my my finished objects. So straight on to whips. The white cardie. Not got on very far with it, just done a few rows. This is the same, you can see all my pearl rows. And lots of holes. Just the same. There's one, I can see it there. Look at that. But yeah, but look at my cable. Yabba dabba do. Lovely. I love it. So that's coming on just a little bit further, nearly up to the armhole now. And then my Welsh quilt. Yeah. Oh, my goodness me. I love this. Oh, I did enjoy doing this. We went on holiday last year to Wales. We've just been again, actually, with my brother and sister. And I'll put you some pictures in at the end. Yeah, if you don't want to watch them, then it's okay. But last year when we went, it was just me and David, and we went to a Welsh quilt museum in Lampeter. Lampeter. That's how it's spelled. Lamp Eater. A lovely little village, great ice cream shop, and the Welsh quilt. Ah, you know, and a great knitting shop as well next door. Oh my words. Anyway, I did show you that when we went last year, so if you want to look back on an older video. Yeah, so I couldn't work out how to get the pattern onto the material because I had a big pattern, and I only wanted to do a small one because I needed to get it onto my embroidery frame. Because these Welsh quilts are all hand stitched and they do them on big frames, and there might be 2, 3, 4 ladies working on them all at once. And oh, they were magnificent, absolutely magnificent. To say that they were all hand quilted, and some of them, well, most of them were on highly decorated broadcloth. So you wouldn't think you'd be able to see the pattern, but when you stood back, you could see the stitching. And obviously when you got close to it as well. Just amazing. I took some close-ups for you as well, if you want to go back and have a look at that. And so I thought, oh, I need to have a go at that. I just need to have a go. I only wanted a small one. So he did me this very small piece, and it was very thin paper because he thought I'd be able to lay it on the material and stitch through it. But no, I thought, it's that fine, it'll just all collapse. So Alice from Socksy Nana Alice came through again. Bless her. She's got a lovely YouTube channel. You want to go over and have a look at that. And she said, you know, put the pattern on the window, tape it down, take the material over it, and then transfer it onto the material with a pen. So I used my friction pen. Let's get this the right way up for you. Pilot friction pen. Absolutely fab. Absolutely fabulous. Just draw whatever you need to draw on material, and then pop a hot warmish iron on it, and it disappears. Must check your material first though. Try on a spare bit, because I have had some material where it's not quite disappeared. The colour is gone, but there's still a line. So that's only happened once, and it was a cheap cotton. It wasn't I would say a high grade quilting cotton. Anyway, so I've finished it. Well, it needs binding, but here it is. Look at that. Oh, give you a bit of more of a close-up. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, I'm really pleased with that. I am really pleased. I don't know whether to make a cushion or a wall hanging. I found this in my cupboard. Don't know where that came from. This hanger, and I think if you just bind that size, it'll just fit on there. So you could maybe see it up here, up there. I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. What do you think? A cushion? I'm not bothered if people sit on it and, you know, kids throw it about and make their usual assault courses with my furniture. I'm not bothered. It'll be all right. I ran out of thread, so I left areas on the outside areas there, and I thought I'll just have to make some. It was one strand of very thick cotton that I got from the show last year at Harrogate, and I ran out. I knew I was going to run out, I could tell. So as I say, I left areas so that it was variegated anyway. So that was a help. And I just used 2 strands of embroidery thread in one colour and 1 strand in another. And it looked very much like the thread that I'd used, so you can't tell. Oh, look at the back. That's not bad for me. A few birds' nests here and there. Not many. And nobody's going to see it. So the inner, the wadding bit, is I don't know what they called them. David bought 3, but a black one and a camouflage one for fishing, and he bought me this white one. So it was round the neck and a bib at the front and a bib at the back, and you could have this either down or up, or you could lift it up as a snood. And I think I had it on about 10 seconds and then that came off. But you know, while we were in Wales this time, I could have done with something like that. All I've ever been able to wear is a headband because my ears get freezing and they're so painful. But yeah, my head's hot. It's the weirdest thing. So I can't wear a hat because my head boils. I remember once walking home from my daughter's. Well, I thought I'll have a nice walk. So I walked there and walked back. It was quite a way. And it was cold. And so I thought my ears started hurting, so I'll have to put my hood up. So I put my hood up and held it against my chin. And my head started boiling. So I had to pull it down a bit and just sort of hold it on the back of my head and hold it like that. And then I got pins and needles in my arms. So I just had to abandon it and have cold ears. So yes, Vicky did buy me 2 headbands for Christmas. I think it was last year. And they're fabulous. Fabulous. But David laughs. He always says I look like Hilda Ogden. Oh dear. So, yeah, Hilda Ogden is from, just in case you don't know or you don't watch, Coronation Street. A very old character in Coronation Street from years ago. So that's that. Isn't it lovely? And I'm going to bind it with that because it was a toss-up between doing it on there or on there. That would have looked like the Welsh quilts that we saw, but I couldn't see through it on the window. I couldn't see through it to mark it up. So that answered that question for me. So that's the Welsh quilt. Oh, I did enjoy doing that. Yeah, I just stitched it onto a tapestry frame. So that's all my... Oh, I've missed something. Yeah, I've missed the other quilt. For the other baby. So we found out what she is now. She's going to be a girl. We knew we had 2 babies arriving, and we knew one was a boy, but we didn't know what the other one was. So I just left this unfinished. It just needs the edges, the binding. And so I was waiting to see. If it was a girl, it would be pink. If it was a boy, it would be black. No, it wouldn't. It would be blue. Black? Where did that come from? So, yeah, so all that needs cutting off. And then I'm going to have, I wanted a frill, but I couldn't work out how to do a frill. Well, I'd have to have a frill and a binding, and then I thought that just would be too bulky. So I've decided it's just going to have a wideish border and then some pink lace down it. And I may gather that. I could gather it. Might be quite nice gathered. What does that look like? Can't see without my eggs. Yeah, I'll work it out anyway. So that's that one. That'd be nice to get that one finished as well. Oh, doing all right. I decided not to make my own label. I'm just going to put my usual Gypsy Queen Crafts on the back of that one. So that's that. I'm not going to pick... Oh, I haven't even finished yet. I keep saying that. Right, do you remember... remember the pick out of the hat last time for March? For those of you who don't know, I had 39 projects in my cupboard, which we bought mainly from the Harrogate Knitting and Stitching Show over the years, and didn't do any of them, just kept sticking them in the cupboard. And then so I did a video on that one day of let's see what's in the cupboard, and there was 39. I didn't know there was going to be so many. Anyway, so they're all gone into a hat, and every month I draw one out, and I've been able to finish every one so far or abandon it. So since I started in, I think we're on the 6th month, the 5th, no, the 6th, I think, the 6th month, and managed to finish them all. And so I'm thinking there are some very big projects in there, and I won't have time this month to do a big one. So I'm not going to draw one out because I haven't quite finished March as yet. So did I say it's the 1st of April? Yeah. Quite a nice day today as well. Seems a bit dark in here. I did try to film yesterday, it was so dark. It was shocking. Anyway, I drew this out. It's an embroidery. And it's pre-printed. I haven't done one of these before. Well, I haven't done many embroideries anyway. I've only done cross stitch. We've done it from a graph, from a pattern. Never had it printed on the picture itself. And so when it's done, apparently, I have to just soak it, and all of this will dissolve, and just leave the embroidery on. Is it good? So I thought, well, I'm still on with this, so I am going to finish this. I really don't want to put things back in the cupboard. I really don't want to do that. But depending on how big they are, that might have to happen in the future. So I'm really sorry. I'm not going to draw from the hat today. Oh, I love it. I just love see what's coming out next. So the reason for that is that my grandson asked me before, well, summer last year, I think, if I'd make him a Pokemon quilt with all his favourite characters on. So I said, oh yes, I would. And sorry, I'm going to cough again. Sorry, I'm back. So I said yes, I would. And then my mum died, and then I really wasn't in the mood for that at all. I didn't have the energy, the brain power, because it's quite difficult to design a pattern to look like something. Did it before for a quilt for him. Can't remember what that was. Fortnight? Yeah, might be a fortnight. I'm not sure. Anyway, so yeah, so then, so I didn't do it. I said, well, might be able to do it for your birthday, but I still haven't had. I'm just not in that frame of mind, you know, to make it and make it look good. So I'm going to make him a cushion for his birthday, but they're going away and his birthday is while they're away. So I need to get on with it because I haven't even started it yet. But this is Rowlett. This is his favourite. It's in the middle. So that's the one I'm going to do. So I'm just making a cushion, just making the one. So I had all of the pieces that I thought I could use. The black's still over there. Apart from that, so I just had to buy a fat quarter of that one. But all the rest, the white is in this one that I'm going to use, not the pink. I haven't decided which colour to do his face yet and his body. But yeah, so that is a desperate item that needs working on. I don't know why I've left it so long. I really don't. So that's that. Then purchases. We went to Wales. Out in the middle of nowhere. It was absolutely gorgeous. In a farmhouse. And it was an hour anywhere. Whichever way we went, an hour there and an hour back. And we went to Llandudno. Betsy Coed. I really have to think about that one every time. Betsy Coed. Lake Bala and Conway. And in Llandudno, there was the most fabulous wool shop. I have never seen a wool shop like that. Never. I haven't. It was, and there's 3 of us knitting now. My sister-in-law used to be a prolific knitter when I first met her. She made our children some beautiful things. She did me that cross stitch there. Yeah, that was my sister-in-law. Let me see, it's a sewing machine. Just see if I can turn you up. It's a sewing room. And you see, I don't know if I can. No, I was trying to move you in a bit, but I can't. Sorry. So yeah, she made me that. It's gorgeous. Sorry, I've just dropped me. I've dropped my list of everything. It's all written here because I've got so much to talk about. I needed a list. See, we went to this wool shop and I didn't buy anything. Are you proud of me? I didn't buy anything. My sister did. My sister-in-law did. Because my sister-in-law gave up knitting. Just went on to cross stitch. And then now this quilt here is for her daughter. And so she started knitting again. So that's fab. So I've got 2 friends to knit with now because I've never had anybody. No, nobody ever. Yeah. My sister started knitting about 18 months ago. Oh, she's great, you know. She made a lovely jumper. She made a cardigan, which was far too big. Arms were down here and body's below her knees. And so she just said, I'm taking it to caravan. It'll just be a caravan jumper, cardigan. So yes, I didn't buy anything in there. I thought it was really very, very good. Oh, they were just wonderful. Wonderful. They had everything. Everything. So my sister bought some wool to make a teddy for this baby. And my sister-in-law bought some wool to make a cardi for her new grandchild. So all lovely stuff. And there were so many craft shops, craft stalls around in churches and things like that. So we went in the mall. And shops as well. Lots of craft shops. Oh, it was lovely. In all of the places that we went, not just Llandudno. I don't think there were a craft shop in Betsy Coed. There were an art gallery though, that were lovely. Yes, so we went in the churches to the craft shops, and I always like to buy something. So we bought some, because I've done lots of craft stalls, and they're very difficult. You don't sell much. You just don't sell much. You pay for the stand, and no. Excuse me. Yeah, don't sell much at all. My mum always used to come and my mum would buy loads of things. I used to say, will you give up buying stuff? Great supporter of us all. And so I bought this from a craft stall. £4. Sock wool. It's just beautiful. Look at it. I love it. It's called, oops daisy, it's a stitchup.co.uk. So it's beautiful. It's just really squashy and squishy. I love it. So that was all I bought. But I need that. I need more sock wool now. I need to buy some more sock wool. And I didn't think of that in that big shop. I didn't think to look for sock wool. They may have had some. You probably would have had. So I think that's probably it. So my photos, I'm going back in time and finding all the things that I've made and popping them into a photo album, because I forget what I've made. I do forget what I've made. I make that much stuff, and a lot of it is for gifts, and so and I just don't remember what I made. I think I showed you that last time. I sent it to Teddy during lockdown. My daughter-in-law. And then I made that for my mum for her birthday. Handbag. So these you haven't seen now. Oops, daisy. And that's a cushion I made for my mum for Christmas. Done in August by the look of it. I made 3. They were all different. They were all grey, light grey and dark grey, but I don't know where the other pictures have gone. And then my granddaughter needed a pinny for school when she went to high school. So that's that one. That we made out of some denim. She liked that. Oh, and this one was my first ever quilt. There, which is here. This one. Yes, it was supposed to be a quilt. I thought, right, we can't go out, we can't shop. What am I going to get people for Christmas? Don't like buying online. So I thought I'll learn to quilt. So, what year was that? 2020. Yeah, I thought it was. Made it on my little Janome machine. It's got some embroidery on it as well. I'll just see if I can take it down and show you. Oh! So, yeah. So I edged it with all different coloured, all pieces of material that's actually in the body of the quilt. Yeah. It was going to be a bed quilt. Did some embroidery on it. Lovely embroidery, which my big new machine won't do. How much you know me did it look? I need to get that out. I need to work that. Because it did go funny. And I took it in and he said, when I went to pick it back up, he says, you haven't used that for a long time, have you? I said, no. He said, you've got to use them. You've got to use them. Where's the seize up like that? And so I had it mended last summer. And I haven't used it since. It just means moving this one and then getting that one out. And I just will have to. To use it. So there it is. It was going to be a bed quilt, and it ended up as a bed runner because Yeah, I put in for learning how to quilt, and it brought up Donna Jordan, who sadly is no longer with us. She died last March. It's a great shame. Yeah, she's a great teacher. She was lovely. And she was making a table runner, and it was just this basically. You didn't get a pattern, you just followed along with what she was doing. 2.5 inch squares and 2.5 inch strips and 2.5 inch squares. And then when I got to this bit, I'd done 2 like that, and I thought, I don't know how to I don't know what to do with this top. I don't know how to make this straight now. You know, as I was completely new to quilting, and as Jenny Dawn says, I'm angrily challenged. And yeah, and so I laid them on the bed, and they just looked like a pair of knight's coffins. So I thought, that's not going to be a quilt. So just made them into bed runners. So one was for Vicky for Christmas with that little cushion as well, and one was for me. And then the same Christmas, I made Vicky and my daughter-in-law a blingy peg bag each. So I collect, in charity shops, I collect old necklaces and things and bracelets that they have for sale when they're really cheap, and put them on things. So that's what they were, and stitch some beads on the bottom. Yeah, so some bling peg bags. Oh, I thought they were great. And then the last one this time is some coasters that I made for all the family. Same year, same Christmas. Yeah, all friends and family all got coasters. And then a blank page, that's where we're up to now. So as I'm finding my pictures, David's printing them off for me, and then I'm putting them in. So we're up to 2020 now, so that's good. And then my stats. Oh, my stats. Oh dear. So for those that don't know, I'm not buying wool this year, not unless I need it. Quite if I need it. I'm not buying any that I see that's on sale or anything like that. I need this. I need that one. So that's okay. But then David bought me a lot of gifts this month. Yeah. Which was a surprise. Just a lovely, lovely surprise. It's so gorgeous of him. And yeah, so in total, the grey bamboo, 488, pink lilac bamboo, 195 grams, Mr. and Mrs. Christmas kit, 220, the white bamboo, 500. And then I had to buy a 50-gram ball of pink to make my granddaughter's jelly cats. In total, are you ready? 1,453 grams in. Then I made the baby blanket you saw last time, and the jumper you've seen today, and that came to 290. So the grand total is grams in 1,163. Oh no, that's an awful lot of knitting to catch back up there, isn't it? But then I looked back in February, and I did 400 and some grams out in February, and I didn't buy any in February. So hopefully by the end of the year, I will be in the black. Hopefully. So on the end of here, I'm just going to put some pictures of our holidays. I've been rabbiting on 43 minutes, and I've still got to put the little video in of making the bunting. I'll make it as quick as I can. So thank you for being with me all this time. Listen to me rabbiting on, and I do appreciate it. It's very kind of you. Please leave a comment and a like. That would be so lovely. And hope to see you soon. So take care and have lots of lovely crafting goodies on the go yourselves. And if you'd like to, let me know what you're doing. Okay then, see you soon. Bye. Huh?